suspending the issue of visas to travelers to try to curb the spread of the coronavirus. The restriction would be in place for 15 to 30 days, although there's no word on when any ban will take effect. And the country has already barred entry to visitors from most of the European Union as well as the United Kingdom. Those coming from affected areas will be tested and quarantined. The nationwide closure of entertainment outlets like cinemas and bars have already been ordered, and citizens have also been told to wear masks in public places. Tung joins us live now. Tung, what can you tell us about this impending visa suspension?
Vietnamese Prime Minister said Vietnam is at a critical moment, a make-or-break situation that would define the result of Vietnam's effort to contain the spread of the virus. So the government has ordered its ministries to deny Vietnamese visa to all foreigners. But we do not know when this policy will take effect. And the driving force behind this new policy is a sudden surge in infection cases in Vietnam. In more than a week, the number of infected cases has increased by more than 400%. And most of those cases are imported ones. And I just received updates that confirms 5 additional cases, that bringing the number to 66. So the government now is trying to introduce measures to limit the flow of travelers to Vietnam in order to focus their resources on other priorities, such as chasing people who came into contact with the patients and provide treatments, and among other priorities. But, you know, in many certain parts of Vietnam, health officials are being overwhelmed by the amount of work, because at the moment there are nearly 30,000 people are under health monitoring, including 100 suspected cases. And one of the focus now is on one of the latest infection, a Vietnamese man who traveled to Malaysia and attended a religious gathering in Kuala Lumpur. And when he came back to Vietnam, he had also participated in other religious gatherings as well. So Vietnamese government has released a public announcement to call on all residents in Vietnam who had participated in that religious gathering in Kuala Lumpur to contact health officials for medical instructions.
Tung, very quickly, since Monday, people have been required to wear masks in public places. We can see you're wearing one now. What are authorities doing to ensure that enough are going to be in supply?
There's no official enforcement of this policy yet. This policy serves as more like an alarm to encourage residents to step up their precautionary measures to prevent themselves from any possible exposure to the virus. It's still hard to buy medical masks. Its price have increased significantly, but the government has ordered state-owned companies producing garment and textiles to produce garment masks in large number to replace medical masks for public use.
Tung, thank you very much for that update. Tung Ngo there reporting for us from Hanoi.